Inflation has hit another record high. Today, the Consumer Price Index shows it jumped 9.1% in the last year. The index measures the costs of goods and services. News 5's Mayo Davison is joining us in studio to explain the potential impact and how to prepare for it. Mayo.
One local economist I spoke with doesn't expect inflation to get even higher. She says we may have already hit the peak, but it is hard to predict the next few months with variables to consider like the Russia-Ukraine war, continued supply chain issues, and COVID lockdowns in large economies like China. With the rising cost of just about everything, inflation continues to hit record highs.
I don't think this is as worse as it can get.
Forcing many young people like Nakira Johnson to change their habits.
I still like to go out and enjoy myself, but a little less now. Just trying to make sure I can, afford my groceries and my day-to-day living.
Data shows food, gas, and energy increased significantly from 2021 to 2022, while wages have not. Economists say that is why some are now cutting back.
We've kind of started to hit that pivot point where individuals are saying, sorry, I just can't afford to go out to eat as much. Sorry, I cannot afford that new house.
Inflation hitting home buyers hard. The foreclosure rate quickly climbing back to pre-pandemic levels.
Certainly an area of concern in terms of some people, particularly middle income or middle lower income, getting evicted or losing their homes.
She does not believe the recent interest rate increases will help or relieve much.
It's not going to solve the problem. It's not going to solve the Ukrainian crisis, which relates to both food and energy. 24% of the world's wheat comes from both Russia and the Ukraine. It's not going to ameliorate the COVID lockdown.
So she recommends becoming a more careful spender, cutting back on driving or maybe even switching to an electric car to save on gas. For those first-time home buyers, economists recommend getting a shorter-term loan because the interest rates are typically lower, and then refinancing when long-term interest rates go down. Rob?